Trust is vitally important. Trust is key. When you think about why we serve, I need to know that my battle buddy has my six, has my back. If I can't trust you, not just could I only be affected, but a whole platoon, a whole squad could be affected. When I first joined basic training, my first experience was definitely not what I expected it to be. I remember there was a time I went into muscle failure during our smoke session. And drill sergeant came around and he said, "Don't you give up on me." And I squeezed my hat one more time, and I remember that I joined the military because by this time I had my 4 sons, and I joined for them. I joined because it's what I always wanted to do, and I joined for me. Being in the Army was just natural growing up, something I always wanted to do. You have to be able to withstand certain pressures. You have to be mentally and physically resilient and tough. The concept of quitting wasn't something I wanted to do. I couldn't fathom quitting. I didn't have time to be vulnerable in the military. I had a mission. My country was my mission. There was one night when the battalion went to R&R. I stayed back because I had guard duty. Went into the room, the light was on. We went in. That time he closed the door, he turned the lights off. He began to unbuckle my clothes, didn't ask me anything, didn't tell me anything. It was the first time that he raped me. I pulled my clothes up. I didn't even go to the bathroom. I sat down at the desk. And I finished guard duty like a good soldier. I didn't know what to feel. Numb, shocked, angry, confused. Perhaps I thought it was an isolated event. I don't know what I thought. I told no one. I told absolutely no one. I had fire guard this time. Went to the same room and the same thing happened again. I said nothing, but I think after the second time that it happened, there was something in me that did, of course, change and snap. I became angrier. There were times I bust a window with my fist, yes. For me, leaving was never an option. I never blamed the military. Believe it or not, I've never blamed the military. I blamed everyone else but the military. I saw the military as an organization. I knew that there were people within the walls of the military. The one that I blamed the most was God. I was very angry with God. If a God could sacrifice his only son so that I can be raped, then what was the point? Yeah. I remember this one particular time where, she had just started walking. She was 3 and she had just started walking, and I was just looking at her and I was thinking, if this little girl who's diagnosed with a developmental delay, if she can look at me and smile and love and run and play, and if she could see life innocently, I knew that she had won against pain. looking at life through my daughter's lens made me finally sit back and say, you know, I'm just tired. I'm tired of being angry. Because apparently my daughter had some answers that I couldn't even hear. It says, I've told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart. I've overcome the world. I didn't realize that I had built a wall up around myself. I thought that was my strength, and that hardness was the very thing that was preventing me from seeing God. His desire was not that I would suffer or go through any of the things that I'd gone through. He had already mapped out a way out for me, emotionally and spiritually. When I began to understand that, my world shifted, my thinking shifted, my emotions shifted, and I began to heal when I began to know God truly. He gave me a love letter to read, and I remember there was a point when I took it personal. I began to see the things that I had gone through differently, and then the Bible began to take on a new spin for me. It began to mean new things and different things. I do remember my troubles, but my peace, the peace of God, is the thing that carries me when the reminders of those troubles do come. Hopelessness, it's real. It's something that many of our service members and our veterans are dealing with today, and God loves them. I've learned a long time that perfect love casts out all fear. My hope would be that they would know they're not alone.